Cardi B admits why women love cheating with married men. Ooh, look at that title. That's a crazy ass title. I feel like, again, Cardi B being a married woman, she's probably not the most loyal one, but I think there's a reason why she wants to explain this from her perspective. Because again, Offset was married when he did all the cheating he was doing. Let's see what she has to say. Let's see if we're agreeing with it or the other things to add to it. But I think let's make sure, like, we look at this video, watch this video, we analyze this thing and then make it make sense.
Men actually respect marriages.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
Women don't really respect marriages.
You're saying outside of the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
It's been a while since we brought up good old Cardi B on the platform. The last time, I believe, was back in 2024, specifically when she was being tied into Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Endorsed her. And she ran with this "My Body, My Choice" slogan as a part of the endorsement. And I brought it up in content at the time because I find it oh so odd for someone who brings up "My Body, My Choice." Meanwhile, you were on camera and readily admitting a couple of years back that you drugged men and then robbed them. Wasn't their body or their choice when you do that to them. Yeah. Nevertheless, Cardi B is having a interesting, for lack of a better term, 2025. She's been out here a lot. She announced breakup with her husband, rapper Offset.
It's crazy, this guy. I don't know if it was 3 times he cheated on her, but dang, it's now that she's like, okay, I'm done with you. That's crazy.
As of like a week or 2 ago, she announced that she's pregnant
with a new baby,
with a new baby daddy, a football player by the name of Stephon Diggs, who, you know, we'll get into
I heard Stephon Diggs already impregnated another chick too, right? It's like Cardi couldn't go. It's not like she went from a bad guy to a good guy. She went from another player to just another player, right? Maybe this one is just more attractive than the one she was with.
Of him a little bit later within the video, but also she's released a studio album in a number of years. So she's been out here advertising, and she was been doing public appearance after public appearance. Specifically, the podcast that we're going to talk about today comes from the Call Her Daddy podcast, which is one of these feminist type podcasts. We've gone over their content before. Nevertheless, she said something very interesting, which enabled an additional conversation.
All right.
That we need to dissect.
Let's dissect
so let's
it.
get after it. Without further ado.
You could do that, but if you're not ready to leave, you're just not ready to leave. Especially when you don't talk to other guys, or you don't really be outside like that, or you're not. Man,
it's crazy that we're getting this kind of information from Cardi B because, again, respectfully, she's not that kind of person that I would say is up there and giving the best advice to knowing stuff. But she's real. She's real, and she will say things the way she will say things, like the way she says things. So I want to see how she goes about this whole interview. I haven't seen the podcast. I don't watch the podcast. So this is my first time seeing this. I want to see how she says and what she does.
They're like that. And for some reason, this is so weird. Men actually respect marriages.
What do you mean by that?
Women don't really respect marriages.
You're saying outside of the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Like a man wouldn't come to you.
Yes.
Because he's like, oh, you've got your thing.
Yes, because when I used to meet guys, any type of famous guys and stuff like that, they'll be like, how you doing, Cardi B? Like this and that. My DMs were extremely dry. Nobody would approach me. But these women, they will throw themselves at a married man like it's nothing. It's like, oh, well, whatever. And it's not because it was me, like, because I don't, I'm Cardi B at the end of the day. When I announced that I was single, oh boy. Oh like,
my God. Your DMs?
The DMs, the every type of way, they was trying to reach. But when they know that you're like in a marriage and like you have a family, they won't approach you.
Yeah.
Let's think about this. Let's talk about this. I feel like for men, it's two things. I would say normally if you say I have a boyfriend, some guys will be respectful and be like, oh, okay. I'm giving you the space. There's some guys that are like, hey, he's not your husband, he's your boyfriend, so I can still try and talk to you. But in the case where it's a husband, wife kind of thing, the reason why, I don't even know how to explain this. I feel men respect it because, again, they see it as the woman is not indicating, it's kind of weird to put it. I think most guys want it when a woman is indicating that, oh, she's wanted. Or like she wants somebody to come for her. It's kind of like, since you're taking, why am I coming for you? I want you just to myself. I don't know if I'm even making sense, but let's keep going.
They won't. So it was just like my world was there.
It's such a good.
So the base statement there being that a man would respect a marriage more than a woman will respect a marriage. And I never thought that I would say this, but I absolutely agree with Cardi B. And shit, I've seen it play out in real life. But I'll quickly describe it like this. It's a couple of major factors as to why
is that
happens. First off, for her situation, it is an outlier because of the status, the money, the fame. A man doesn't care about
Men have never
shit.
cared about how rich you are, how successful you are. I think for men, it's just depends on what the man wants. If the man wants a peaceful lady, he gets a peaceful lady. If the man wants somebody that is super attractive, he's going to get a super attractive lady. That's why there's certain rich men that like, you see the kind of girlfriends they have. You're like, why does the girl look like that? And like personally, it's not because of the girl's appearance that he's probably going for her. It's probably like how intelligent, how she carries herself. Maybe there's a way she pleases him that we don't see, right? And I feel, again, like what he said, yeah, her being Cardi B won't really matter to most guys. Like, oh, yeah, I want to do one or two things with Cardi B, but truly the question is, do they actually love this girl? You can replace Cardi B with another girl and it's not a big deal.
And refer to her, but guess what? A single woman would absolutely care about the lifestyle or the status that an Offset could potentially
Let's think
give
about
her.
this. Now, the men see Cardi B and they're like, if he's a rich, successful man, he's not going to be like, I don't want drama with this lady. She got drama sometimes. I like her. I don't really listen to her music. It's not really affecting me. She gives me money or like this relationship. If he truly doesn't like her, he's not going to really do anything. Now, if he wants to sleep with her, that's a completely different thing. But for women, they just have to be like, oh, man, this guy has a lot of money. And that's it. That's it. That's it. This dude has a lot of money. This dude has a lot of status. This dude will do things for me that nobody else is doing for me. And that's it.
It's the groupie effect. Cannot be avoided at that level. And in fact, we've seen Aisha Curry's ass complaining about it just a couple of weeks ago. I also think that women are more likely to accept a man with these type of accolades as pre-made family more than a man would select a woman's pre-made family, again, specific to because she has accolades. But let's take it out of her layer of famous and let's bring it down to the average modern man and the average modern woman. One of the biggest problems for modern women today in the dating game is identifying men that are ready for a relationship, right? That are more likely or willing to take them seriously for the long term.
How do you identify a man ready for relationships or marriages or serious relationships? He will tell you. It's that simple. If he's not being intentional about it, if he's not telling you like straight up, hey, I want to get married, I want to have kids, I want to have this, and he's taking so much time, he's probably not trying to get married specifically to you, or generally. But it's just like, I feel like most guys would just say it out so that they know you know too. I'm just going to say that.
They find that attractive if they spot a man that has already committed to somebody because it denotes that he has the aptitude to commit. So for some of them, they're willing to step beyond the confines of marriage in order to shoot her shot to see if that guy would commit to her. So while many honest women think that a ring on a married man's hand is a deterrent from a modern woman, it's actually a way that they become attracted. Some of them.
Cardi B mentioned in one of her interviews how men respect marriages, but women don't. And what she meant by that is when you're married, men typically will not approach you like, yeah, they might like think you're cute, they might think you're this and that, but they will not like even speak to you because they know that you're married.
They know you're taken, they know you're gone, and except you say you're back single, you're divorced, there's this thing that like when a woman is taken, it kind of repels sometimes, not always, but it repels a respectful man, right? Like a respectful man, when he hears, oh, I have a boyfriend, I have a husband, he'll be like, okay, cool. No worries. Sorry about the get out of there.
But women will still throw themselves at married men, and trust me, I have experienced. Hey yo, what the fuck? I can testify that shit is 100% true.
I agree with this because the amount of stories here about women going for married men is even a type like, oh, he has to be married, he has to have a wife before I go for him kind of thing.
Oh my God, bro.
Yo, when I was married, like, I want to say
just real quick. I'm here to proclaim to you today, I think married men get more looks out here in the streets than just straight up single men or boyfriends. But meanwhile, on the flip side of the curve, if I find out that a chick is married, get away from me. You made your choice.
It feels like, and this is what I want, it feels from coming from a man, it just feels like you chose somebody else that's not me. And that shit is like, I wanted you to choose me, but like, cool, no more. I don't want you no more because you didn't choose me. Even if it's not a case of like, I had to be there before and you made the decision. You didn't choose me. You didn't choose me. Women, I don't know why women don't see it like that.
I even want to have a conversation with you, all right?
Most that people would do is like, maybe like swipe up and like heart a photo or something like that. But they were not in my DMs like that. It wasn't until I officially confirmed that I was single, everybody came swarming in. It was almost like they were just waiting for the day.
Damn.
But when I was married,
nobody. These
bitches did not give a fuck. They did not care. Constantly threw themselves at my partner. Constantly, once, how it goes with women is, if they see how a man is treating you,
yes,
they're like, oh.
Yes. Perfect. Sometimes this is also why there's this saying, when you get a boyfriend, right? Oh, sorry, my bad. When you get a girlfriend and the guy is like, when I was single, there was nobody talking to me. Nobody was coming to me. Nobody wanted to get to know me. And the moment I got a girlfriend, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the girls in my DMs. All the girls in my DMs, all the girls are texting, all the girls are saying I look good. The moment I'm single, who the hell are you? It's like, the idea is I feel like when guys understand, if you look like you're wanted, more people want you. It's kind of like, what's a good item I can use for this? Let's use a car. Let's use Lamborghini. Not everyone has a Lamborghini, but the way it looks, the way it stands out, many people don't need a Lamborghini. But if I ask you, hey man, I want to get you a Lamborghini, you're probably going to say, hey man, shit, that's an amazing gift. Okay. Some of you will be like, oh, anything is like an amazing gift. But a Lamborghini could make you scream, could make you so happy. But why? Because it feels wanted. You might not even want it, but it feels so wanted. The value is there. Right? Compared to like, if I was like, hey man, I don't know, take this Apple. I'm like, the value of Apple is not really that much. No, anyone can get an Apple. It's easy to get. It's just right there, right? So think of it that way. If you show you're wanted, more people would want you, basically.
I want that. I'm gonna have that.
They want what you want.
Can have that. I can have it too. But 9 times out of 10, how a man is treating you, he's not gonna treat. Sorry, how a man is treating his wife, he's not going to treat
the mistress
you like that because
you're not his wife.
Even if you get somewhere with him, he's most likely going to like and be out, right? But regardless, all that is wrong. That's why I say it's important to find a God-fearing man, because somebody who truly fears God is not going to move any kind of way with you. And even if women are throwing themselves at them, they can have enough discipline to turn it down. But these other men, good luck.
Well, the body be weak, baby. I understand what it is that you're saying, and I'm not saying that men should give in to the weakness that we receive, especially if she's throwing them hindquarters your way. But I also say is that, you don't want to put yourself in situations or scenarios where you might be tempted. You must keep structure and you might keep boundaries. So don't even put yourself in a situation or a room where you can even be tempted to do something wrong.
Temptation, we've said this before, temptation is such a difficult thing to deal with. If you know somebody's trying to tempt you, avoid them, walk away. Like, just respect your girl. Like, guys, this message is for you. If you're a man and you have a girl, respect her. Right? Like, even if all the women are coming to you, no one gives a damn how many women can come to you. What we're looking at is how you treat the main one. Who gives a fuck about the side? No one does. Let's be honest. There shouldn't even be any sides. Just the main. Like, that's the person that makes us happy.
I heard a doctor say that whenever he started wearing a wedding ring after he got married, more women started hitting on him.
He's already a doctor too. He's already a doctor already. Like, we already know doctors are like one of the most chaste or looked after kind of people. When he now puts on the wedding ring, that's when everybody's like, the girl is like, I wanna see, what's even crazy, like, the people that I'm not talking about is most of these girls just want to even see if the man would just cheat. Like, it's not the idea of having him. It's just to see, can I actually catch his attention? That's what some of them are just doing. And like, if they can prove that, he can cheat on his wife, then that's it.
And that's the truth. There are women that are very trashy and they have a thing particularly for married men. The challenge and the chase of someone else's man excites them. And
that's scary. That's scary.
Exactly why you want to date or marry a man who has good boundaries with other women.
Listen, 100%. 100% what she said is correct. As a man, right? And this is what I would say. It's one thing if you're single and you're going around doing many things and many other girls, that's your business. But when you enter a relationship, you gotta respect. Again, it's respect. Think of it this way. If you don't want somebody to do it to you, just don't do it. And if you want somebody to do it to you, ask your partner if they're comfortable with you doing what you want to do, what you're comfortable with. It's a simple case of communication. This is why a man that has boundaries in today's age is a high value man. All right? Let's keep going.
You don't want to date the guy. You don't want to marry the guy that's like, I can have a work wife. I have a best female friend.
Why are you having a best female friend? Are you mad? Your girl should be your best female friend. Your girl should be your best female friend.
Men that don't have boundaries with other women.
Well, it's actually the same reason why I talk to the young G's about, be very cautious if she has a friend, right? Like, if she's got a friend from before high school, I'm less likely to assume some bullshit.
100%.
Right? But if the friend is during high school and then after high school and she still has them in the orbit somewhere, I think be very cautious at what that might mean. So
it was just like my world was there.
It's such a good point too, Cardi, because like I think a lot about what you just said of like your body rejecting it, and I think we need to have more grace for ourselves as women, because I agree with you. Like, there is just this weird. Sorry. No, you're fine. Okay. There is just like this weird double standard thing that's like, it feels like men are always available, and so when you are a woman, you can feel really, really isolated.
Yeah.
And now here we are, and look at the goddamn jersey that you're wearing. Okay.
It's crazy listening to morons talk like this, right? Like, who gives a shit if you feel isolated in a marriage? You're supposed to be, right? Like, think about the mental conscription of today's society when there is sympathy tokens being given for women because they used to get like all of this attention and then all of this man, and then all of a sudden now you're in a marriage and there's a double standard because, oh, look at now you just feel so isolated.
It's crazy.
Anyway, I wanted to get into more
crazy though when you think about it that way.
Break this down just a little bit more. Matter of fact, let's see if there's anything else of value that they talk about.
Okay, so you're in a relationship. Mm-hmm. How did you meet this man? Did he slide in your DMs?
It wasn't a DM thing. I could feel the vibe that he liked me, but he never like approached me. But I always heard he was into me, but he never approached me. He was very respectful and stuff like that.
Okay, so what did you do?
So
notice how she's playing with her hair now.
It was just this one time that I was like,
body language. You
have to move on.
Man, body language is so fucking powerful. Like, my language, sorry about my language, but body language is so powerful. Pay attention to the body language of anyone you're talking to. Study body language, understand how body language works, and you can learn so much. There's certain ways that body language could just make you know that if you change your tone a certain way, it can help you with the conversation. These are things that are like important. And how rubbing her hair is just an indication that she actually really likes this guy.
Fine. Like, you have to move on. And it's like, no matter how much times you go to the club and think that this is going to distract you, you know what you have to do to move on. In order to move on, you have to get
more dick.
You know, like getting attention from somebody.
Look at it.
If you're so used to getting attention from one person.
Man, it's crazy how she says for you to move on from one dude, you have to get attention from another dude. That's actually crazy.
You have to like get attention from somebody, because at the end of the day, you could party, you could club, you could work, you could job, you could get your hair done.
Raise your children.
At the end of the day, you kind of want somebody to talk to. You need somebody to talk to. So I asked somebody, like, it's like, hey, it feels illegal. and we just talked. We got to know each other. We was getting to know each other for like a little bit.
Okay.
Not too much. We wasn't doing too much though.
Okay.
Too much.
You were keeping it like just like slow. And how did you feel in the beginning? Were you nervous to talk to like a new person?
Definitely.
I was very nervous.
And what was it about him that made you slowly keep coming back?
He's an attractive dude. He's an attractive dude. I can say he's an attractive dude. His energy, or we all know what.
Sometimes that we would talk, and then sometimes we go like weeks or like a month without talking. And for some reason, like it's almost like he always hit me up like at the right time. He almost hit me up like at the times that I feel uneasy. And I'd be like, I don't know if I should deal with this person, because I know this person, he's a little hot, but I'm gonna talk. And then we had really good conversations, and it got to the point that it was like, damn, we talked for hours and 6 hours and 7 hours, and it's like there was days that it's like, oh, even when we wasn't talking, I was like, I need to talk to this person, because I'm talking to this person every day. So
that is the fucking best though, when you get to that.
Listen, shout out to all the dating coaches out there. He didn't crowd her. He went weeks to months without speaking with her, created scarcity with her.
He gave her the space, created the scarcity. He didn't put himself always available to her. And then she's like, dang, I need this man in my life.
Her mind, gave her space, and hit her up at key moments or key times where she was crying herself to sleep at night, and she felt lonely and needed a rebound. By the way, there's a lot of odd news and information that's come up regarding the guy. I ain't gonna go into it like that because I'm not a gossip channel, but there's a woman that came up out of nowhere that says that he's the pappy, and then there's this other dude that says that he's gay. A whole bunch of bullshit we're not gonna get into. Nevertheless, let's go back into the TikTok.
I'm listening to a Cardi B interview, and in that interview she said in her experience, men respect marriages more than women. Okay. The reason that like pisses me off is because it's not the marriage that they're respecting.
Why does it piss you off though? It's the truth.
It's the man's ownership of you as you being his wife. That's what gets them the respect. They're respecting the other man. They're not respecting you. They're not respecting the marriage between you. They're respecting the man's ownership of you.
Damn, it's getting so damn easy to spot these man-hating feminists. Look, is she actually clenching?
She
it's like she wants to punch somebody.
Like, dang.
Oh, ma'am, you need a therapist because this is an absolutely psychotic take.
What the hell, though?
She's saying ownership as if to belittle.
It's like to make him look like women are like the married women that are staying loyal, supporting their husbands are actually not doing anything. Like, that's sad. What the hell?
Is a union of two people, when in reality, it has nothing to do with a man respecting another man's ownership, as she puts it. And more so to do with that there's little to no benefit at all. And it pisses you off because you finally hear a piece of information
she finds it probably
men
difficult
in a better light than women. So in order to combat that, you say it's ownership as if it's derived from some type of patriarchal value. And that's the only reason why the men respect the men. In it being that maybe men are not as lustful or unstructured as what you think that they are. Just with you and your relationships. Or the negative aspect on the woman, like as if there's not women that will go through hella high water in order to get the vying attention of a man that has demonstrated that he will settle or that he enjoys commitment. Shit, didn't we just now watch Brittany Renner convert religions in order to get the vying eye and attention of Kevin Gates, who I believe at the time was still married? Well, anyway, let me get this man hater off of the screen and
get off.
But Cardi B has a point. She's got a damn point. And I like that, you know, she's talking from her own circumstance as evidence to drive that particular point home. And it's something that, you know, all the married.
Anyways, basically, yeah. Cardi B is right for sure. Cardi B has a very, very like good reason for what she said. And going back to what she said, it's obvious why. She just explained it, the isolation. She wanted the attention. Immediately now she was single. All the guys kind of saw her as like, oh, she's free now. For women, again, it's more of like I want a man to treat me the way he's treating his wife. So I want it. No man is ever going to be like, I want this girl the way she's treating her husband. No man is going to ever say that. But anyways, you guys like this video, comment, subscribe to this channel. It's been a while since I posted, but I'm trying to come back to my consistency. Hit that subscribe button. Tell me what you guys want me to react to next, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.